Here we are, bottom of the fourth inning. Johnny Young, he's at the plate to lead things off. As Cagle going to be on the mound in place of Stillwell. So here's the 1-2 from him. Delivers. That's going to be ripped right up through the middle for a base hit there for Johnny Young. As the leadoff man for the Bombers going to get on base here in the bottom of the fourth inning. They're down 4-1.
Little on Cameron Hagel. It's a freshman out of University of the Fraser Valley. He has a 14.29 ERA so far, just 5.2 innings of work, although he's been stellar his past couple of outings, both of which he didn't allow any earned runs.
85 miles per hour off the bat. A single up the middle for Johnny Young.
Johnny Young continuing to be outstanding on both sides of the ball. He's a pitcher and a hitter for the Bombers. I got him.
So Young now over on second in scoring position. Troy Holland is hit by a pitch, and now he's on first. So Aiden Weinstein going to be batting now for the Bombers, who are down by 3 runs. Stanley and Cagle having conversation on the mound briefly. Cagle, the lefty, going up against Aiden Weinstein, the righty, who had the base hit already. With 2 runners on, Young in scoring position. Here's a pitch that's going to be upstairs. 1-0, the count as Weinstein pulled back quickly. Showing little signs of bunting here. The 1-0, another sign of bunting. As a pitch still up high, 2-0 the count. Here's a 2-0 from Cagle, out and away. Stanley had to reach cross body to grab that one. 3 pitches, 3 balls here for Aiden Weinstein. Again, another sign of bunting. That's going to get inside. Strike 1, 3-1 the count. Going to be ball number 4. Bases loaded with no outs here.
Bombers once again have the bases loaded. The only question is, can they cash in this time? And we could be going for a pitching change here. At least a Mountain Conference. There's someone warming up in the Snowbirds bullpen.
It's very similar with the Bombers as well. They got somebody warming up to our right in their bullpen. As Weinstein on first, Holland on second, Young on third. As Cagle still on the mound. Fastball upstairs, 1-0. Aiden King at the plate. He struck out. There's a swing and a miss there from him. 1-1 in the count. No outs, bases loaded. As you can see, the corners pinched in. Peta over on first on the grass, and Harrington as well over on third. Here's a 1-1. As that's going to go way behind King. One run's going to come in to score. As that was Johnny Young. The second run for the Bombers cuts the deficit in half. So Holland now on third, Weinstein on second, King still at the plate in a 2-1 count.
Still nobody out. This could be a very, very decisive inning for this game.
Cagle still on the mound. Here's a 2-1 upstairs. Just got word Yoshida is going to be pinch running for Holland over on third. So it's going to be 3-1 is the count. No outs. 2 runners on. Both in scoring position. The swing there misses. Full count for Aiden King. Full count. Here's a pitch from Cagle. Popped up into the air. Stanley chasing it in the sun behind home plate for out number 1. Runner's going to stay where they are. Keaton Walker stepping into the batter's box now.
Huge first out. And had to fight a limited space behind home plate. Had to fight the sun for it.
So with 1 out, Yoshida on third, with Weinstein on second, that's going to be ripped in the left field. Going to drop for a base hit. As the throw from Mueller off target, 2 runs going to come in to score. Yoshida and Weinstein. And guess what, Marshall? We're tied up at 4 apiece here in the bottom of the 4th.
The Bombers have been just scratching away in those first few innings, and they've finally broken open. Their offense has truly come alive now.
It's going to be a base hit for Keaton Walker, going to advance off the error to second. Cagle still on the mound. With 1 out, Walker in scoring position now. Tied up at 4 apiece here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So leadoff hitter Christian Maccabee. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game, both times grounding out. Getting the top of the strike zone there. 0-1 the count for Christian Maccabee. Marshall, it's going to be a 1-1 count. Runner in scoring position in a tie ball game.
Huge moment for the Bombers.
Here's a 1-1 from Cagle upstairs. 2-1 is the count for the leadoff hitter. Gavin Frazier on deck with 1 out. Pitch going to get away there from Stanley. Count is now 3-1. So it's going to be a hitter's count for Christian Maccabee. Gavin Frazier on deck. Maccabee 0 for 2 in the game. The pitch. That's going to be a drop third strike there. And the throw is in time for out number 2. Peter going to keep it in his back pocket. And that's Keaton Walker advancing now to third, 90 feet away. Is a go-ahead run. Gavin Frazier, 1 for 2 in the ball game, had a base hit in the 3rd inning, stole, and also struck out in the 1st. Oh, 0-1 is the count for Gavin Frazier. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's down and away. That's going to get away from Stanley. Here comes Walker. He's going to walk his way on in over to home. And now the Bombers have the 5-4 lead.
Pass ball has been especially costly for the Snowbirds. Advantageous for the Bombers.
So coming into the bottom of the 4th inning, the Bombers were down by 3 runs, and here they are. They score 4, and they now have the 5-4 lead. So nobody on base. That's going to get in. 1-2 count for Frazier. Going to be fouled back. Frazier getting tip of the bat there. What a very strong bottom of the 4th inning, Marshall. As that's going to be the 2nd strikeout for Gavin Frazier on the day. Going to finally retire the side.
But a humongous comeback by the Bombers. They kept scratching away, took advantage of a lot of big mistakes. And they now lead 5-4.
As we now go top of the 5th inning, Dylan Bowie, Will Harrington, and Caden Stillwell, the 3 due up next when we return. Here we are, top of the 5th inning. Dylan Bowie leading things off, top of the order for the Snowbirds, who now trail by 1 run. As Nuki's pitch there, breaking ball swung on and missed. So going into the bottom of the 4th inning, Marshall, the Snowbirds were up 4-1, and then the Bombers score 4 unanswered, and they now lead by 1 run.
They did. Again, just a lot of costly mistakes, a lot of pass balls by Snowbird pitching. The Bombers coming today with not the worst offense in the PSCL, but they have really shown a lot of fight today.
Breaking ball missed again by Dylan Bowie. He's down in the count 1-2 with Will Harrington on deck. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Curveball getting strike 3. Bowie gonna go down looking second time today. Nuki on the mound's doing a great job. With Will Harrington, the righty, now getting set at the dish. With one out, nobody on. Here's the pitch from Nuki. Foul tipped. Gonna be 0-1 the count still. Beautiful afternoon here in Palm Springs, California. Little clouds in the foreground, but here's the 0-1 from Nuki. Gonna be ripped right in the glove of Gonzalez. A throw over to Holland, and that's going to be out number 2. Just barely got there in time, Marshall. Throw a little high as well.
It looked like it pulled him off the bag for a bit, but come back down just in time. Bombers have 3 errors on the day, so I don't want to have any more miscues in the field to preserve their lead.
So Caden Stillwell, he's going to be batting. Here's the pitch from Nuki, out and away. With 2 outs, nobody on, here's a pitch from Nuki. Painting the black around the home plate as it's going to be a 2-1 count. Here's a pitch from Nuki, upstairs, 3-1. Some action in the Bombers bullpen right now. Stillwell 1 for 1 on the day with a base hit and was hit by a pitch in the third. Here's the 3-1. That's going to get inside for strike 2. Full count coming up for Stillwell. And here's a 3-2 pitch. That's going to be lined up over in the left field as Hubbard getting underneath that one for out number 3. 1-2-3 inning here. As the Bombers looking to extend the lead that they have with Jason Del Villar, Matt Panviska, and Trevor Guska, the 3 due up next. Here we are set, bottom of the 5th inning. Rodman going to be leading things off for the Bombers. And he's going to be pinch hitting for Jason Del Villar.
Zach Robin, the freshman out of University of Puget Sound.
Here's a pitch from Min-Hyuk Kim. Fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Just 1 hit and 10 at-bats so far this year. Also a walk, hit by pitch, and stolen base.
Here's a 1-0 from Kim. Going to be chopped foul, 1-1. Bombers have a 5-4 lead here in the ball game. They're able to rally in the bottom of the 4th with 4 runs scored. 1-1 from Kim outside and away, 2-1. Here's a 2-1. That's going to be fouled back. Just got the bottom half of the baseball there, got the backspin. It's going to be 2-2 count now for Rodman. Kim gets set the lefty. Here's the pitch, 2-2. Upstairs, count is now full. Matt Pamviska on deck. As that's going to be ball number 4. Rodman getting on base for the first time today. So Matt Pamviska looking to get his first base hit of the ball game. Flew out in the 2nd inning, was hit by a pitch in the 3rd. No outs, 1 run around. Here's a pitch from Kim. Curveball upstairs, 1-0. So lefty on lefty action here. Snowbirds Bombers PSCL action. George Hathaway alongside Marshall Garvey here on the call. Rodman, the check back over, he's safe on first. Kim gets set. Here's a 1-0. Be chopped up into the glove of Kim. He's going to throw it over to Pete at first, and that's going to be the first out. So with 1 out, Rodman in scoring position on second as the Bombers are up 1 run. And it's Trevor Gruska going to foul that one back. 0-1 is the count. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Base hit in the 2nd. Flew out over to Jack Ray at short. Min-Hyuk Kim on the mound. First time we're seeing him today. He checks back over on second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way inside. 1-1 the count. Gruska had to scoot out of the way of that pitch. Kim looks back over on second. Here's the pitch again. Fouled back behind home plate. 1-2 the count for Gruska. Rodman on second in scoring position with 1 out. It's going to be Johnny Young on deck.
Just the bat you'd want to have on deck.
Gruska down in the count, 1-2. Min-Hyuk Kim gets set. 1 out, delivers. Breaking ball in the dirt, gonna get away. Stanley able to corral it and keep it in front of him. His count's gonna be 2-2 now. Rodman staying where he is on second, did not advance. One out, one runner on for the Bombers, have a 1-run lead over the Snowbirds here in PSCL action. Bombers on a 1-game win streak, currently in 10th place in the PSCL. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball away. Nobody there to cover second, so Stanley going to hold on to it. Full count for Gruska. Here's a full count pitch, popped into the air. Shallow left field. Mueller gets it for out number 2. 2 outs, Rodman on second, Johnny Young stepping in the batter's box now for the Bombers. Scored 2 runs in the ball game and really started things off with that base hit in the bottom of the 4th inning. And everybody just kind of fed off of his momentum. Young going to readjust himself, calls time, steps out of the batter's box. Rodman on second in scoring position, 2 outs. As the Bombers are up 5-4 over the Snowbirds. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, swing and a miss there from Johnny Young. 0-1 is the count. Min-Hyuk Kim on the mound for his first inning. Here's the 0-1. Going to be chopped up right over into the glove. Harrington over to Pita, and that's going to retire the side, leaving Rodman the lone runner on. As we now go to the top of the 6th inning when we return. Snowbirds are down 1 run when we return. Here we are, top of the 6th inning. George Hathaway alongside Marshall Garvey here on the call. As the Snowbirds are down 1 run here, it's going to be Vandera on the hill. Joshua Pita going to be leading things off for the Snowbirds. He's gotten on base twice and has a base hit in the ball game.
Nate Bandura, 3.86 ERA so far this year.
There's a big swing and miss there from Pita.
He's a sophomore out of Bethesda University. He has 4.2 innings of work in 4 games. 5 strikeouts.
There's a breaking ball there, swing and miss, strike number 2. And quickly, Joshua Pita down in the count, the first baseman. Here's the 0-2 kick from Vandera, fouled away. As Pita staying alive at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Curveball going to get Pita looking for strike number 3. Vandera comes in the ball game. Quick 1, 2, 3. As a now with 1 out. Shane Stanley at the plate. He advanced to first off an error and then flew out in the 3rd. Oh, we only seen him twice in the ball game. This will be his 3rd at bat. Popped up into the air. Maccabee gonna drop it, as they're gonna have Shane Stanley safe on first.
That's the 4th error on the day by the Bombers. They've been pretty sloppy in the field.
Looked like a routine fly ball there.
And we got a courtesy runner for the Snowbirds.
Dylan Bowie gonna be base running. Kevin Mueller at the plate. It's going to be an error over on Maccabee. Kevin Mueller. He's at the plate. Check back over. Not there in time. Stanley safe. Kevin Mueller 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Flew out over to Maccabee in right field and popped up to Frazier at second. 3-stride lead for Dylan Bowie. He's safe there. With 1 out, 1 runner on. Snowbirds down 1 run. A check back over. Still awaiting the first pitch of this at-bat to Mueller. 3 straight checkbacks over to Bowie. As here's a pitch. Breaking ball down low. 1-0 the count. Vandera delivers a 1-0. That's going to be fouled off 1-1.
Little break here, a little batting instruction here.
What the Snowbirds don't want to do right now is ground into a double play. With Mueller at the plate, he's 0 for 2 on the day. 1-1 is the count to him. With 1 out, Bowie over on first. He's pinch running for Shane Stanley. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Bowie's going, popped up into the air. Mueller down the count 1-2. Bowie has to move back over to first. One, two is a count. Bandura delivers. That's going to be down and away. 2-2 the count. Bowie staying where he is over on first. One out, one runner on for the Snowbirds. They're down by 1 run. Here's a 2-2. Bowie's going to go steal. And they're going to call interference, I believe, on Mueller. And they're going to call both of them out.
And that's the ball game. Hey.
As that was a very interesting play that just occurred.
A strange ending to a very tight ball game.
As now the Snowbirds going to take the field as we go now to the bottom of the 6th inning when we return. As it looks like as the Snowbirds were going to take the field, looks like they called the game. So the Bombers now have a 2-game win streak, advanced to 3-6 on the season. Snowbirds fall to 4-4-2, and that snaps their 3-game win streak as a 4-run bottom of the 4th inning puts the Bombers up 5-4 in the ball game that helped them get the win here today in PSCL action. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Marshall Garvey, I'm George Hathaway. Thank you for tuning in with us today, and we'll see you next time.